Hey Saigon, how you doing this morning? Won't be long, I'll just finished setting up here. There we go. AJDS. There we go. Yes. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Geek Savannah, how you doing? There we go. I'll show you what it's doing outdoors right now. We didn't have our rain yesterday. We had a little bit of dusting, snow. That was about it. That's going to be our weather for today. Cool, just JDS. Okay, so now we're supposed to get, right now it's doing 15 Fahrenheit outdoors. It's minus 10 Celsius. Indiana Kid, good morning, good morning. Okay, cool, Saigon. Everybody in the chat's supposed to get that today. I don't think so. I think everybody's gonna get them on the 15th. Huh? Yeah, I was just reading on that there, JDS, for the weather for tomorrow. Yeah. You can get up to 20 centimeters of snow. That's all I freaking needed. Ontario, yeah. Oakville and Niagara. Yeah, we're supposed to be up to 25 centimeters here because I live in a higher elevation. Now we'll be going through record-breaking cold weather through Wednesday. Nice. Oh, we're gonna get it this week, guys. That's for sure. Oh. Hey Z, drone dude. Good morning. Good morning. Saigon just got his email from DJI about his Mavic Mini, getting it this Wednesday. I know here in Quebec, we're going to get him on the 15th only. Well, I know the Best Buy here said the 15th only. I know the Best Buy is supposed to get them on the 15th. And whoever pre-ordered by Best Buy, well, we're going to get them on the 15th here. Yours was shipped also, AZ Joan. Cool. Well, I hope they got them on a fast delivery. Hey, John.
Morning.
You're working this morning?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Can't do inspections today because they're converting to new software, but we're open for regular business. It's supposed to work tomorrow, the software.
Okay.
So I did get confirmation. I'll have my little mini in Wednesday.
Yeah, so did Saigon. He got an email too saying it'd be on Wednesday.
Yep, Wednesday. Supposedly, I guess you can go to Best Buy and buy it today.
No, well, here it says here for the Best Buys in Canada, they're only going to be there on the 15th.
I haven't looked yet, but let's check it out. Let's go Best Buy.
Hey, Justin. Good morning. How you been doing?
Morning, Justin. Morning, everybody in the chat.
Saigon says in New York, they said some store have it set to pick up today.
Yeah, that's what they say. So I'm looking at my local store. Should have just waited and bought it at the store. Mavic Mini. Let's see.
Oh, no.
Available at the store. Yep.
You serious?
10 a.m. today.
Oh, crap.
Let's see. One today. Available at the Holyoke Mall. It says it's the Holyoke Mall for some reason. It's 28 miles away from me. It's less than 5. Huh. Yep. Get a 2-year accidental Geek Squad protection for $200 at the store.
My God.
Yep. Pick it up today. Pick up today at 10 o'clock. I don't know how many they have in stock, but.
No, come on. I'm trying to look for it too here with the. Okay, Best Buy.
I won't be able to stay in the stream too long this morning. I have some guys coming down. I got to pay for that truck and everything. Our bank is open on Sundays, not today though, but yesterday. So I was gonna deposit all the money to do a wire transfer to pay for this truck we bought on Saturday. So I got one of my guys coming down. We're going to go over some stuff this morning, but he's not here yet. So I'd sign in.
See, the Mavic Mini is only, it says here available for pre-order. That's it.
Yeah, no, it says pick up at 10 a.m. here.
Mhm. Uh, 11/11 sales are off the hook. Yeah, I know. I've been getting their emails every day for the past week there.
All right. So that's interesting. You figure Best Buy would have shipped them on like Saturday to be here on Monday, but bastards. Wednesday for me. And I'll probably be at the auction, and it's supposed to snow tomorrow and Wednesday.
Yeah, we're supposed to get a storm tomorrow.
Yeah.
It says up to 20, 25 centimeters for here.
We're just going to have ice and slushy crap. Of course, they don't really know yet. They never know with our weather. They never.
Okay.
It's crazy. Oh, let's see. Yep. Let me just click on this. Oh, look at that. So now it's unavailable at the Holyoke Mall. It's available at every other store except the Holyoke Mall. I'll show you. I'll share the screen.
Good evening, Nanya. How you doing this morning? Oh well, that store's gonna lose a lot of sales today. Everybody's gonna go to the other one.
Either that, or they were doing the pre-orders and sold out of what they had in stock.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
Unavailable. It's available at all these other ones, though. So that's why it says it's 28 miles away, even though it says it's under my store.
Okay. TCM Drone, good morning. Brent Ariels, good morning. Well, we still got snow on the ground here since the first thing we get a snowstorm we got. Well, not a snowstorm, but snowfall. Oh, you're busy cutting firewood? Okay. Well, here, I can officially say now we're all ready for winter. My son came by yesterday, gave us another big hand there on the carport. We tied it down really good now and picked up all the lawn furniture, put it away, cleaned off the balcony, took the screen doors off. Put the screen doors away for the winter. Oh, we're all set.
Perfect. I still have a few things to do around the house, and I should go pick up my plow today I have it in my garage at my house and make sure it works.
You better pick it up. We're going for a snowstorm tomorrow.
I'm supposed to go to the auction tomorrow to check out the cars we have on the list, but if it's going to be real crappy, I might put the kibosh on that because it's supposed to be crappy tomorrow, so I won't be able to look at the bodies of the car because they'll be all covered with snow and ice and everything. So
we've been having rolling blackouts for last 2 days now.
oh,
They're probably making sure all the lines are all good and ready for the winter, I guess, Nunya.
Where is Nunya? What part of the world does he live in? Nunya, where are you?
He lives in the States.
He is?
Adrian, good morning. Doing good, Adrian. How about you? Hope you're doing fine.
Let me see if I have Adrian Meekto Drones here. Say hi to him. I think I still have him. I gotta make sure because I've been checking everybody. Nope. Subscribe. Click bell. There we go. Shortcut. Make sure I go to this page. There we go. Nice. Ooh. Good. Very nice. All right. Things are rolling along here today. Upstate New York. Hey, Corey, man.
Corey Mano, good morning, good morning. Hope you're doing fine.
Yep. Where's Paul this morning?
I don't
He
know.
might be all snowed in.
He must be burnt from yesterday. He did a lot of work too on his property.
Yeah. Was he on last night?
Well, he was on those guys.
Okay. So he made it down off the ladder and everything from cleaning everything.
Yeah. Well, he got a hand from one of his friends, went down, helped him.
Good.
That was good. JDS is saying John Donato.
No Evio. Yep. It's just spitting out a little bit here today. A little rain. It's cold.
Yeah.
It's in the 30s, though. It's not cold. But later this week, we're supposed to get an Arctic blast, they say.
Well, that's what it's doing here now. No sun at all. Thing last night.
Yeah.
We were supposed to get rain, but we didn't get it. Well, maybe Paul is flying. You don't know yet. I haven't checked on the side of the river where he goes there. Usually I check in the morning. Yeah, Corey Mano, we're supposed to get a storm here tomorrow, which I really don't want, but got no choice. Just hope it's a mistake in the weather.
Right?
Yeah, we're supposed to get up to 20, 25 centimeters here. Montreal area and all that can get about 15. Yes. Oh, wait, we're supposed to go into a deep freeze on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Oh, no kidding.
Hey, West Haven, how you doing this morning? Oh, dang, Corey, you didn't get that done yet? Okay. Me makes about a month now. I got them on my car. I'm very happy about that. Oh, thank you there, West Haven. The sun is trying to come out here, but
Happy Veterans Day to anyone that out there is a veteran.
Oh, dang, thanks for reminding me there, John. Yeah. Thank you all for your services, all the guys and the first responders. Oh yeah, I wanted to check, see if Paul's on the side of the river. Let's see if he is. I'll check the ship cam.
Yeah, I don't have that. I should have that. Ship cam. Can you put the web address to that in the?
Yep. If I can find it this morning.
Right.
I got so much junk in my. Oh, here it is. Okay, copy. And paste. There. That's the link for the ship cam. When it pans over, you'll go towards the parking lot where the two flags are. You'll see a parking lot there. If you see a white Tahoe, that means he's there.
I made a shortcut to it. Now I can. Oh, it's snowing like crazy there.
It is?
It is.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it. I didn't go open it yet.
Oh my God. Let's see. Live. Yep.
Oh my.
I thought he was supposed to get a bad storm, they said.
Yeah. Poor guy.
Wow. Look at that.
Yeah. Well, I guess Paul's not going to be flying for a couple of days.
Yeah. I know some guys, they've been flying those Mavic 2s in the snow. Did some pretty good videos. At least when they first came out, they were.
Hey, Nomad Unbroken, how you doing? Nice to see you this morning. Johnny Drone Flyer, good morning from Louisiana.
Let me make sure I have him.
Well, this is where Paul usually, you see where those flags are, the parking lot's right there. So that's where Paul usually films his ships coming in.
Ooh.
Parks his truck there. It's coming down pretty hard. So it's Paul that's sending us that weather.
Yep. I closed all my windows by accident. Oh boy.
They usually have that cam turning around back and forth, but today I think it's going to stay right there.
Yep.
Thank you, Corey, man. Yes, everybody hit that like button. Much appreciated. Got 11 people in the chat and 6 likes.
Let's see. That would be one of the likes you're missing is because of me, because I haven't hit it yet. There we go.
Hey, Jack Sparky, how you doing? Hey, Andrew, good morning, good morning. Hope you're doing well. I sent you a link this morning, Andrew. I don't know if you got it or not. Red Dog's Rowan's how's things, Dad? Hey, Red Dog, how you doing?
Yep. This is hide my beard.
Keeps on saying it.
Oh. Yeah, I don't see Paul's truck out there. I still have that stream up.
Oh, he won't be going there for sure. He won't be going there today.
Oh, it just came back on live. It took a second. Now it's really snowing there now. Jack Sparky.
No email yet? Okay, I'll resend it.
Let me go to Jack Sparky's page, make sure I have. Yeah, no bell though.
I sent it to your book one, Andrew. Your book email.
Oh, nice trees, Jack Sparky. All colors. Nice.
So, Johnny, you're going to get yours today by UPS. That's not bad.
Me?
Johnny, Drone Flyer.
Oh, he is. No, mine's coming FedEx, believe it or not. And it's not going to be here until the 13th, straight from DJI. And it actually says it's shipped from, which is weird. We were talking, we figured it'd be right in a...
Hey, good morning, Andrew.
Morning, how are you?
Not bad, not bad.
Morning, Andrew.
Good morning, John. Good morning, John's beard.
Sorry I cut the after show short yesterday, Andrew. There, I had to go because my son was here.
But no, why?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no,
Because before I cut it off before everybody said goodbye to each other. I cut it really short.
no. Well, I was just had a bad day after that. That's all. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Nothing worked out. I didn't talk to my kids and had no supper. But no. I think you know me well enough by now. You do.
Yeah, I know.
Very kind of you, a true Canadian, my friend. JDS Flyer, how are you?
Red Dog Jones flew a new spot yesterday, of course. I crashed, but all is well. Okay, Red Dog.
Anya, what's going on? So, I took my son to school this morning. Love it. Love the white stuff. Not slippery at all.
Is it snowing there now? Is it snowing there now?
Oh yeah, it's a glare sheet. There's no salt anywhere, or you can't get stopped anywhere. It's a disaster. It's gonna be
right. We're gonna miss that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been snowing since when?
When did you start getting snow?
It's not snowing here at all.
At all?
No.
Oh, it's working its way over. Don't worry, it's coming.
The light dusting last night. Now is it?
Yeah, well, there's not gonna be a light dusting by the time you go to bed. So,
There's my DJI order right there.
Okay, you gotta get at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow morning on the 13th.
See where it's shipped from? Doesn't say California or anything. It says it's coming from.
Oh, it's coming straight from China.
That's what it says. FedEx.
They must fly a plane down here full.
Good morning, TCM. How are you?
I didn't know you had that much snow on there. Here it's not even started yet. Well, now I'm looking outdoors. Yeah, okay.
And the
little flurries just, just going like this.
Yeah, well, not for long. And we're supposed to get a lot worse coming today too. We only got about maybe 2-3 inches right now, but it froze and the like on top and the snow on top of it. The roads here are you can't get stopped anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have usually had my snow tires on, but since they were in that garage the whole time, I never had a chance yet because I always put them on early. But I got all seasons, but nonetheless.
Yeah. RC Funds Diversions. How you doing this morning? Barhaven.
I hit 10,800 last night finally, and it's bouncing back and forth. I think somebody joined with like 3 or 4 accounts to help us out, type of thing.
Whoopsie.
So now we gained 100, lost 100 because it marks on Social Blade. Thank God, at least I didn't put that at the end of the day because that would have looked nice. Gained 100, lost 100. I'm
Shit.
I'm just seesawing around it. So
What did Mr. Donardo order? He ordered the Mini, Mavic Mini.
Mavic Mini. Mavic Mini, I'll get it Wednesday, they say. Of course, it's supposed to snow tomorrow, Wednesday. Arctic freeze Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
does your beard have pull at the post office by any chance, or with
Well, FedEx.
FedEx? I think it brokered the last union lockout, didn't
Yeah,
it?
that's right.
That's right. I knew there was something there. That's exactly it. Yeah, it made it through the negotiations.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, RC funds diversion. A couple of guys in the chat here ordered one. They're getting, some are getting them today, some are getting them on the 13th, and some on the 15th. Not sure if I have John. John, can you say hi in the chat? So
I will. Let me go to his page.
Doug Paulson, how you doing, Doug? Long time no see, my friend. Hope you're doing good.
Subscribe to him. I am subscribed. We got a Parrot Bebop too, just doing it. Yep. All right.
Hope you and the family are doing good there, Doug. I hope you're not digging out too much snow over there.
Actually, checking, I'm still subscribed to Doug. I figured by now the way YouTube's been going. But then again, some people I've had for years are still there, and some I've see every day as I'm joining on a weekly basis.
Yep. Just click on the three dots to the right of my name, and you should be able to go right to my page. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you the truth. I got two windows open and my heating's off in the house.
Really?
Yeah.
But that's because Kim won't let you smoke. You become tougher with winter all of a sudden for necessity reasons.
Actually, it's doing 18 in the house.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I put the heat on at nighttime. I put it to 18 at night.
Okay.
When I get up in the morning, I turn it off when it's night. When I see it's not worth putting it on, and it stays at 18 since 7 o'clock this morning. It's at 18.
Wow.
And I got two windows open, so.
Very nice. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Well,
and we often get strange weather here, different from the rest of the city. Yeah, but we're supposed to get up to 25 centimeters because we're in a higher.
higher elevation.
Yeah. Rigor mortis. Not sure what kind of day is going to be here. It's still dark. Yeah, it's still early at your place. You're up early. It's about what, 6:30, 6 o'clock at your place there, Rigor? So Doug, what have you been up to? Have you been flying lately or anything? Going to get 10 inches of snow, 9 overnight tonight. Wanted to stop in and show some love. Painting a house. Okay.
Good luck on the painting.
Yeah.
There's nothing that you can say is nice when somebody's got to go paint. I always feel bad for them right off the bat.
I was supposed to paint here 2 years ago and I never did.
That'll be a good job for Val the next time she comes up.
Yeah, there you go.
I
Hey,
didn't think Val in ages.
How you doing? Damon Warren. Nice to see you, sir.
I can vouch for Damon. He's a fantastic guy. Fantastic.
Yeah, I just supported his channel. And I'm going to give you a blue wrench. I'll just go through the rules, Damon. No foul language, no politics, and no racist remarks. And that's all good. That's the rules in this on our chat here.
Except for every third week, one day, one of those rules becomes optional. Tune in to find out which day that comes up next. We spin the wheel to see which rule is optional for the day.
Wow, JDS, you okay? Hello. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So how's your day going, John?
So far, so good. I'm waiting
Yeah.
for one of my guys that I go to the auction with to show up. We bought a car over the weekend, so I got the funds in the bank yesterday because our bank is open on Sunday, I believe.
Oh, nice.
One branch.
Very nice.
But today everything's closed, but we're gonna wire transfer the money down to Ohio and then get the car. It's a it's not a Suburban. It's a Yukon Denali XL. It's one of the big, like.
Yeah, you can get in a lot with the Denali trims lately. It seems when I'm talking to you, a lot of times every time we talk about a vehicle, almost
Everybody wants the best, I guess. So that's it.
I don't know how people do it. You drive
I don't.
areas that I mean, I'm not rich by any sense of the word, not even remotely close to anything in that. And I drive by some places and I just see like 3 Yukons parked side to side, Escalades. I know they're not all brand new, but nonetheless.
I don't know how they do it. I have a hard time paying for them to buy them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're so damn expensive. I don't have that kind of money laying around. A lot of times I get half of it up front from the people and then doop. A lot of these are just quick, I only make, even though I'm spending like 30 grand, I only make like $500, but it's
Right.
out, there's nothing wrong with them. It's a wholesale deal to the people and, it's still under factory warranty, so I don't have to do anything to it. And they understand that. And that's the deal we have going in. You take care of anything that's wrong with it because you just got to bring it to the dealer.
Right. That's right.
That's why you're saving thousands of dollars.
Exactly.
Then we do that for people. But, when I spend that kind of money, I get money up front because you have to.
Oh, yeah. If your margin's $500 on a 30 grand vehicle, it's not hard to figure out why you got to get half the money up front.
Right. And people understand that because, and it doesn't really cost me nothing because it's, as soon as it lands, it's turned around already. It's gone. I don't have to advertise. I don't have to do anything to it. It doesn't cost me any money.
Right.
We just figure in all the fees. I mean, it's a $900 and something fee. Hey, there's Paul to get it delivered here. It's in Ohio. I found it online in Ohio and talked to the dealer over the weekend and bought it sight unseen. Well, it's not sight unseen because they give you every kind of photo imaginable underneath everything. They have to list everything because if it gets here and it's not exactly what they say.
Really? On their dime, they goes back?
Yep. The auction pays for everything.
Now that big music company I used to work for, they used to have they made up a guy that never exists because there was 2 owners and one of them was the money collector. So he made up a third person that doesn't exist. And if they didn't pay their bills, the other music stores, they'd all say, well, I'm going to have to pass you over to Mr. I forget what they called his name. And they were all terrified of this guy, but it was my boss just changing his voice.
Yeah.
And that's how he used to collect. So I was thinking you could do that, but pass it over to the beard. Like, you're the easygoing guy that talks.
Yeah.
But if you go back,
now you're in trouble.
That's right. Pass over the beer. No, John, we'll work it out. No, we've tried this before.
Good morning, Paul. How you doing?
Good morning, everybody.
Trimming it a little. I made a mistake over here. I may have to go to the goatee. I don't know.
Oh. No, we're not going to talk about that stuff this morning. It's already bad enough weather. How are you, Paul? Bring me some good news, Paul.
It's another day in the neighborhood.
And Roger.
Yeah, we saw that snow coming down there, Paul, where you are.
The camera's rotating now, by the way. I'm watching it on the other screen. I just don't see you out there flying. What's going on?
No. In fact, I just looked out my window and saw my neighbor across the street pushing a shovel down the sidewalk.
They had it zoomed in. Do they normally do that?
Well, the thing of it is they have operators on those cameras, but I think they operate about 30 or 40 of them across the country. So sometimes there isn't really an operator. They click a button and it's auto mode.
Yeah, auto. Yeah, I used to be able to do that on mine. Yeah, but they're showing the river.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a white Suburban driving on the street right now.
Yeah. Eileen, how you doing? Good morning. RC Fun Diversions, how you doing? Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah.
Did Roger ever get his his carport.
Yep, got it all straightened out. Yes.
Got it. Okay, because I know his son was supposed to come over and take care of that for him.
Yep, and they did yesterday.
Well, I busted my rear end around here yesterday and got as many leaves to the curb and got everything. I got the leaves out of the backyard. I finally got my zero turn to fire up. It was a little bit low on oil, and
That's not good.
and no, it needs an oil change. So then I put some Stay-Bil in it since it's so darn cold.
Yep, yeah, stable. Now that camera's just slowly panning.
Slow pan. Was it going upriver to the left?
Yeah, now it's coming. I think. Oh, that's. It looks like it's going. I can't tell which way the river's going. It's going towards the bridge right now.
Okay, so that's upriver. That would be once it gets to the bridge and beyond. That's the lake out there, and then downstream.
You can just see the other side of the river.
Yeah, it's about it's surprising to most people that it's about a 7 or 8 knot current downstream all the time.
I see that, and you can't really tell in the pictures which way it's going when the camera's panning.
Yep.
And of
That's
course, they do all sorts of funny.
They have an annual event called the Float Down, and they
I watched
also
that. Yeah, I watched
yeah, and they also people periodically will just do it on their own. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back, guys. Hi.
Hey, Roger.
Elaine, I keep on saying having problems here. Eileen, how you doing? Nanya's in the house. JDS, RIC Funds Diversions. Saigon 98. Gerald Farms, yes, I went by and I couldn't stay on your live stream yesterday because I was jumping onto another live stream after that. So you got a very good live stream going there, Gerald Farms. Yes, sir. Desmond Doctors, hey, how you doing? TC Drones,
Zoomed
TCM
in.
Drones. Tim, how you doing this morning?
They zoomed in again, Paul, and now they're looking upriver. You can't see anything.
Yeah.
Not a thing.
So, yeah, my son phoned me up a while ago. He says, which garage can I go to get the tires done? I don't know, man. They're all full. They must be freaking full today.
Oh,
Probably
never
panic.
get in. Never
Yeah.
get in today. Well, I'm glad you're not the only one that gets calls like that. Dad, the government, they want a paper for taxes. Do you know anything about it? That translates to, can you go look for it? Ask Xenia to go look for it, because I know you won't, Dad, but can you ask her and she'll go and write it and fill it all out for me and stuff like that? No clue. Never heard of it. It's time to fly there, get your wings together and figure it out a little bit for yourself. I'm there to catch him if he falls. He's 21 years old. He's got to figure it out a little bit for himself, but yeah. He woke me up at 4 a.m. one time. Are you asleep? No, wide awake. I'm always up at 4 a.m. Glad you could call. What do you want to chat about? Well, I kind of left the battery on in the car while I was listening to some music, me and my friends, and now it's dead on the side of the road. Can't get a boost from anybody? Well, I said, you got booster cables? Yeah. There's nobody passing? Well, I hate to ask them. Well, you don't mind asking me at 4 a.m. to drive 20 minutes out to go and give you a boost. Are you kidding me? I would love to call my father and ask him that.
Yeah, but you're talking about phone call. I remember one time when my father was alive there, my uncle phoned at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's doing about minus 25 Fahrenheit outdoors. He says to my father, did I wake you up? He says, no, I was just outdoor washing my car.
Oh, I love that old time father crassness. There's no snowflakes back then, I tell you.
Hey guys, at 10:30 this morning, Andrew's doing a special. So guys, check out Andrew's channel for Remembrance Day.
Okay.
We're not going to be on for too long, but we're going to go on at 10:30. But if you guys want to drop by close to 11, keep Roger's stream going. We're just going to observe 2 minutes of silence, and then we just got a quick thing. So hang around in here, and if you want to come close to the end, it'll maybe just a couple minutes before 11. So if you can, that would be awesome.
There you go. So everybody check out Bruce's channel, Andrew's channel. So check him out at that time. Desmond. good morning.
For all you youngins, I just wanted to pass on the idea. Well, I'm
Yeah.
getting old is not for sissies. I went out and pulled my 2 snow blowers. One's the smaller one that I use probably 99% of the time. And the other I call the Beast. It's like you got to be almost the Hulk in order to steer the thing around. And I brought them out and brought them into the garage, and I'm thinking, uh-oh. And I was right. The one I use all the time, the cable where you pinch it up at the top to engage the
motor. Yeah.
impeller,
Yeah.
didn't work the last of the season. And I said, well, I need to take that out and get it fixed. I didn't do it.
Oh,
So
That RC funds diversions, that's not happening. That's for sure. Yeah, Paul, so you're going to go and get that fixed very fast.
no, they'll be lined up out there fixing snow blowers and everything else. And
Pete's fun.
well, I have a lift table out in my garage that I could lift it up and maybe take the side plate off and find out, because it looks like the cable's not going up and down to the clutch area. So maybe it's something simple, but nothing like that is simple for me.
Mhm. The auger stopped turning, is what you're saying?
Yeah, well, what it is, it's like, you know, those lawnmowers where you grab on the handle, it's got that little bar, you pull it and it engages well, it's got the same thing for the auger.
Mm-hmm. But the auger,
And-
a lot of times that is a cutter pin. Did you check the cutter pin? Most times that's what it is. You hit something, you hit too heavy of snow, the cutter pin breaks to save you from breaking the shaft.
Yeah, there's shear pins in
Shear
the
pin,
auger
yeah,
part.
shear is the other name. Sorry. Yeah.
Well, and the other thing too is that the cable does not go in and out anymore. The cable is just permanently out now. And it
Oh,
doesn't-
you guys.
Yeah, says your cable's broke.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you got too much slack on it, and it's got to be
Well, I think I went on YouTube this morning at about 4:00 because that's when the snow started. And I took a look at a couple. Nobody addressed that issue, but they addressed the clutch and the belts on the side on my particular model. So now I know how to take that side plate off and at least see where that cable goes, you know?
Yeah, because 9 out of 10 of them, you have to do some things to it.
Rigor mortis
Take
is
the
just-
motor off. It's crazy. And
Yeah.
build the thing so you can't really do them.
No, because they're all encased nice and pretty, you know? And it's like the cable goes and goes into the body. Okay, well, now what?
And so rigor mortis says be careful because his father-in-law just be careful, Paul. Don't get your finger cut off. His father-in-law got his fingers caught.
Oh, that's not
Yeah,
fun.
that's the time of year it is.
Yeah.
A lot of them come now with a plunger that are built onto the thing. You stuff it down in there so when you get a clog, you don't stick your hand down there. You stick the little shovel that's built on there in there.
Yeah.
People still leave it running and stick their hand in it.
Instead of turning it off. Yep.
Yeah.
Savannah's in the house.
Jake Savannah, you getting snow over there in England?
All right, I got to jump off of here for a little bit. I got to run next door and everything, and I have that guy.
Hey,
coming.
John, when you get back, make sure that you show us the egg, because I got noticed that you got it over the weekend. And,
No egg.
we want to see the unboxing, or are you saving that for another day?
No egg ordered yet. I'm trying
No, it was delivered. You haven't got another one. Did you order another one?
trying to keep my eggs all in one basket.
Oh.
The beard says no egg.
Oh.
The Mavic Mini is supposed to be in on Wednesday.
Wednesday. All right.
It's the shipping, yeah. Although all the Best Buys around here, except for the one that's only 10 minutes away, has them all in stock for you to just go there and get them.
Right now they have them in stock.
I looked it up this morning. They're in stock. Yep. I should have just,
Wow.
instead of buying it straight.
Paul's
through
gonna check his
Keystone,
Best Buy.
Wow. I might have to go out and be a snow bunny. Wow.
That'll fly in the snow, you know.
Well, some of the, I think your egg will too, because it's aerodynamically, you know.
No egg. Mini coming. No egg. Not
Well,
yet.
Andrew, that's
I
the
might have
reason.
to buy one just so you won't say anything.
One of the reasons Andrew came in here today is to watch his brother by another mother fly his egg. I know that he said that.
I'm trying to save my money. I want to donate a little something at the end here so they can get a computer for
Kim,
Furball.
Kim, Furball.
And,
Or as somebody put in the chat, fuzzy balls.
Fuzzy ball. So I'm trying to scrape some stuff together, shoot it over there. I want to see how much they need to get it.
Okay.
Tomorrow should be a good day. Hopefully everything on my end comes in, so I have the funds to go out.
Good man, John. You are the man. Just
And other than that, it's just the Mavic Mini, and then when that Skydio comes out, I have to pay for that thing.
yeah, I know. I have the same thoughts. That's why I don't mind being the second quarter of next year.
And with all this stuff going on, November's the end of my tax season, so from like today on, that's the other reason I have a guy coming today. We're starting to go over all the taxes and everything because my stuff ends the end of November. December 1st starts a new tax year for me, so I have to have all my taxes and everything earlier than everybody else.
Your fiscal year ends.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I used to do that too with my other business. We always had it. This is a personal business, but our other one was incorporated. It's so much easier when it's not during the regular tax time.
yeah, well, I actually have 3 of them because I have Donardo Realty that owns the properties, and then I have Pro Automotive, and then Donardo Auto Sales. So you have to kind of make everything mesh.
Right. Exactly.
And they have different year endings, but they all have to go in before everybody else's. They're all a month apart, so I have to do some jostling. So it gets interesting this time of year for me.
Most
Jake.
definitely.
Jake Blackburn, how you doing? Washington County News. Good morning.
I'm gonna jump out of here. I want to wish everybody happy Veterans Day. Thank you to everybody that served. I'm gonna post that out like that. And I hopefully will be back in before you close. What time are you closing down the stream
I
today?
don't know.
He's
Okay.
on a roll lately.
And just to let you know, Paul,
Yeah.
it's still snowing out there.
Oh
I'm watching your Port Heron cam on the
yeah.
stream.
And well, this is the mild snow. They said that starting about noon to 1 o'clock, we'll be getting 2 inches an hour.
Oh boy, those will
Yeah.
be coming for us soon.
That's what's coming for us as well. And I just realized that I left my snow because we had all the trouble with the car when I was home. My parents picked up my snow brush and left it there, so I had no brush this morning. So thank God I got a son with a winter jacket on, so I just put him to work with his arm. He's got to keep me from getting a ticket.
Oh boy.
Everybody check out Jake Blackburn's link he just put up there. He's just finished editing a new video. I'll check it out later, Jake. I bookmarked it.
All right, everybody.
Okay, John.
I'll try to get back in.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, Andrew, Paul.
Take care, man. Be well.
Bye-bye.
Roger, thank you, and everybody in the chat. I will hopefully catch up with you guys in an hour or so. All right.
Be well. Good luck.
See you later.
See you.
Yeah, I did take my meds. I just took them when I came on. But thanks for reminding me. Andrew, maybe you can tell us exactly what time you're doing your Remembrance Day things.
Yep.
Well, we're going on at 11. We're going on, sorry, at 10:30. But I mean, we're just gonna be running a roll till then. So please stay in Roger's chat. That's all good. But if you guys can drop over for a few minutes, around like 2-3 minutes too. At 11, we're gonna have 2 minutes of silence.
Yeah.
And then followed by a little thing we put together. It's very quick and.
And just for maybe the youngins that don't remember, the number 11 o'clock in the morning is in remembrance of wasn't it the original armistice was on
Yes.
November the 11th at 11 o'clock?
Yes, that's right. Exactly. The 11th day and the 11th hour.
Yep.
That is correct, sir. And we're also going to have the poem in Flanders Fields as well. So, which was a lot of people don't know, it's not even Canadian. That was actually written by a Canadian. He was a doctor, and it was after presiding over a funeral that he sat down and wrote it, and then he died not too long after in the war.
Well, I think that it's great, Andrew, that you're doing that because there's a whole new generation. They don't understand what is Veterans Day all about.
Yeah.
And the millions of people that died in the wars. And because there was somebody on one of the streams yesterday that was talking about they didn't know what these little poppy things were, you know. And
but is it how is it observed in the States for Armistice Day? They're like here it's mostly called Remembrance Day in the Commonwealth countries.
Yeah.
But the poppy, I heard sometimes it's more known like in the northern states, and as further you go down, it's less used.
Well, I think it's generational as far as I don't think it's geographic. I think it's more or less it just doesn't get talked to. I mean, I don't think it's the big talk on Facebook among the millennials or the youngers because they haven't experienced. None of them. You say to them, "Well, did you sign up for the draft?" What? What do you mean? Yeah. Well, everybody, future last generations, all the way through, when there was conflicts or whatever, you had to sign up for the draft.
Well, yeah, that's it exactly. It was, and I'm unfortunately in a province that was really bad towards the war effort and stuff because of the population of mostly French. They looked at it as more as a British battle that we shouldn't have been part of. And to this day, there's still like some real hard feelings on that side, and that does bother me a lot because there was a lot of Frenches that served as well, of course.
Did they feel that way about World War II or just World War I?
Both.
Well, because World War II didn't the Allies liberate France?
Yep, that's get lost into it somewhere. I don't know what part was missed in the education of all that, but exactly that's the most bewildering part to me. But anyways. Here nor there.
The Germans actually occupied Paris and everything.
Yep. Well, that you've seen it before. I'm sure you've been on here. I've showed it a couple of times where I took the kids to see where Belarus, Latvia, and Russia meet. Well, that road was made during World War II, and the mound of ashes where that round tree's coming out of was from. It's a mound of dirt 15 feet high, but it's made of the ashes of 40 villages that were burnt to the ground.
Yeah,
that's the neat thing when you're over there because our guys got sent over, and I mean I'm not taking away from them. I mean the ultimate sacrifice for a war that they weren't even being affected by directly. You can't ask for more giving than that,
right?
But to be over there and hear her uncles and the elderly talk about being there when it's happening, and showing you the houses like Pusha, the town, the house that Xenia's mom grew up into, there's trees on each side about 500 yards, 1,000 yards away on each side. Well, at one point when her oldest uncle was only 7 months old, that house was caught in the conflict. There was literally the Russians on one side and the Germans on the other. They were just firing for months, and he had to hide in the hills because they would shoot all the men on sight. No questions asked whether it was Russian army or the German army. And their neighbor was a bricklayer. He built a new chimney, but he built it with a crawl space big enough for him to hide. Well, they got caught, squealed on him. They went in, the Germans with the machine guns, and fired at it with 7 of them and just obliterated him right inside his own hiding place.
Yeah.
But that house, when it was all said and done, he said, you're standing on the floorboards because they still have the old house. You're standing on the floorboards where the Germans had taken this house over and spent 3.5 months here planning their attack on the Russians. Like everything in that house was pretty much German occupied at one time.
Rigor Mortis says, I never signed up for a draft, but by the time I joined, it was completely volunteer force, and still is.
Oh, you're Bosnia.
For your service there, Rigor Mortis.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, everybody that serves in their own way is a hero because, they answered the call, and that's kind of what I think is missing in as they rewrite the history books. Oh, it was just a little bit of a conflict. What?
Yeah.
You know,
There's the W is for world.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and the same with the other ones involved as well. Hong Kong, I mean, Vietnam, all of them. I mean,
Yep.
Afghanistan, Bosnia was war torn to pieces. I mean, lots of these
Right.
places.
Hey, Reckless FPV. Good morning. How you doing?
Morning, Reckless. So,
I know my father served in the Second World War, and he never talked about it. He did not want to talk about it.
Well, that's the case of Lynn's dad. You know, we just got done making that movie of the history of Battle of the Bulge, and Lynn's father, who was highly decorated and delivered a message that saved 1,200 of his fellow company members.
wow.
And as by running through a field unarmed to try and, because he took everything off to get to the headquarters to tell them where the machine guns were raking them down in this open field. And they had them pinned down, and then they started lobbing the mortars in. And it really is like a missed thing. And we made this movie, Andrew, I don't know if you've heard me talk about it. And it was shown last Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and today it's shown in the local movie house.
I didn't hear. Oh, that's awesome.
And it really is a great, it really is. And it's in his words. That's the part of it, you know.
Yeah.
It's his words. And then they used actual World War II footages of what was going on at the same time.
Very nice. That is awesome. I mean, because those are time capsules that we need, because there's not many of them around.
Yeah.
So.
And he didn't live long enough to see it. He saw it completed, but not that it ever went anyplace, because, you know, he died here last spring, and he was at 93. So
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's all. But at least it's out there. At least people will hear about this.
yeah, and the company that made it, they're not a big movie company, and they've been sitting on it. They've contacted different people. They got some interest from the History Channel and some others. But unless you're a big dog, you know, they just kind of like pat you on the head and send you on your way. Oh, that's really nice. Oh,
no, not necessarily. We got a channel that's about 400 subscribers last winter, and they've already been working on a pilot with Discovery. They can't talk about it right now. We know about it behind the scenes.
Okay.
You never know who's watching, and you never know where you just might pique somebody's interest. There's always an opportunity.
Well, I know that in the theater, they're showing it twice a day. That at the end of it, when the house lights come up, there are people crying and they're applauding and everything else. And it's like, it really is emotionally moving, to the point where I was amazed at the couple that I went to. There were whole families there, young and old and everything. And the older were trying to teach the younger about what really a little bit of history is going on.
Definitely. Well, that's a great thing. That's really great to hear. Need more of that for sure. So,
yeah.
good stuff. Oh, I didn't. Go ahead, Raj.
No, I just want to say a quick silver good morning, Turbo Mania, Desmond Doctors, Brian Gearby, how you doing? Eber, Desmond Doctors, Reckless, Red Dog Drones. We have Rigor Mortis, Nomad Unbroken. Good morning to everybody. And for all the people that served in the Army and first responders, going to wish you a good Memorial Day today. So there we go. And for all the people that want to go fly today, I hope it's not snowing, because a lot of people were getting into a snowstorm now. So right now, Paul's being blasted by snow.
Yes.
Well, guys, I better take off and go get ready.
Okay, and
thank you very much,
Andrew. Thank you again for what you're doing on this Remembrance Day and Veterans Day over here. And
we all do our part. We all do our things. So.
It's
You want to say, just announce what you're doing again there before you leave?
Sure. All right, guys. So keep in Rogers. We're starting at 10:30, but stay in Rogers. We're going to be showing some slides and stuff. I actually got some really cool stuff from the Canadian forget the name of the exact site. I got to go look it up. But a lot of great photographs from World War II, World War One. So just a collage of them going. But at around at 11, we're going to be observing 2 minutes of silence, followed by in Flanders Field, just a quick video. It's a couple of minutes. So if you guys can drop by close to 11, that would be absolutely awesome. There's a link right there if you want to set the reminder. And just to observe Remembrance Day. So at the 11th hour, the 11th day. So we'll be on, it will start exactly at 11 o'clock, the observation of silence. So.
Andrew, thank you.
No, thank you guys very much. I do appreciate it. You guys always been awesome with that. Like I say, I usually don't plug my own stuff. That's not too often. And please stay in Rogers. I don't want you and just drop by and keep being in here and run right back after, because we're not on for very long after that. It's just that and then ending. So
Everybody check out that link that Quicksilver just posted. He posted up a little bit up on top.
There we go. All righty, guys. I shall have a great day, folks. We'll see you later.
Andrew, always a pleasure.
You guys too.
Take
Be
care,
well.
Roger.
Thanks, Roger.
Yeah, you be safe out there in that storm.
I shall. And
Okay.
everybody in the chat too. Bye now.
Okay. There we go.
That's really noble of him to be doing that. Because there's so many people that haven't got a clue of the actual history of that type of the conflicts,
Yeah, I know. So Paul, you're gonna have to get somebody to do your driveway for you.
No, I have to hand shovel it.
Huh?
Might take me a while. I get my snowmobile boots on to come up there all, felt lined and kill my back, but I'll just get her done.
Mm-hmm. I should have went up to the cemetery today for where my father's buried. They always do a big memorial down there, but
Yeah.
dang, they do it at 9 o'clock in the freaking morning.
Well, I know Lynn's scheduled to take my 93-year-old aunt who knew her dad to the last showing today of that movie, and it's snowing like hell. I was thinking maybe me and I'll have to take the Tahoe. Now I'm not 4-wheel drive, but it does real well in snow and ice, and maybe have to go pick the two of them up and take them down there.
Okay. Hey, Michael Benny. Good morning. Lynn, how you doing? Oh, Lynn just posted a link. Let's see if it worked.
What is it?
She just posted a link. Sworn to Return, World War II documentary trailer. It's a
Oh yeah,
trailer.
that's the trailer that they authorized just to be put out. Give you guys an idea of her father's story that was captured in a video.
Okay. Everybody check out that link that Lynn just posted.
Yeah, especially on in Canada, Remembrance Day. Today is Veterans Day in the United States. And around the world, they're celebrating on the 11th day and the 11th hour of the end of World War I. And it's carried on through all the wars. Yeah, RC Funds, I took my my usual dosage every few hours is 3 ibuprofen, 2 Aleve, and a couple of Tylenol thrown in for good measure.
I'll bookmark it there. Can also do a comment and all that stuff. There we go. Yeah. Oh, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday there, Michael Benny.
Michael, happy birthday. How's it feel to be 22 again?
God. Okay, Reckless, you can do that. Yeah. You can do that. Post the link for your giveaway. The Paul Murray Field No Pain Shake. There you go.
Well, you know, when you got that shake going, it shakes the snow back off you. You know, it's like,
It's not. A while ago when we were talking, we had little snowflakes from it. Now I got nothing at all.
well, it's a fine snow here, but it is accumulating. But the real heavy stuff is yet to come. And then they said, starting tomorrow, the temperature is going down to a high of 6 degrees.
Yeah, we're supposed to hit very cold weather after that.
Arctic for like a week.
Yeah.
Just not ready for it, Roger. You know, as we get older, time flies anyway. It's just that part of that time is this damn winter. Looks like yours is melting a little bit though, Roger.
Yeah. Well, yesterday it was melting. It was really nice and warm out yesterday. It had a cool winds, cool breeze.
Ah.
Desmond Doctors also just posted a link. Here the weather was so it was nice yesterday, but like I said, we gotta get prepared for winter here too. Yeah, we're gonna get it then. Yeah. I was looking at the weather tomorrow, this morning there, and we're gonna get it pretty. Yeah.
Yep. Brant Ariels, you're 100% right. Yeah, no, I think I would leave him behind. But thanks, Michael, for the thought. Oh, my little squirrels out here want some peanuts. I'll be right back. Lynn's got me feeding these peanuts, you know.
It's doing -8 Celsius here right now. But they said we're supposed to get our storm tomorrow. Not today. But never know, it could be ahead of time. It's doing 17 Fahrenheit right here, right now.
Lynn's got squirrels at her house, Roger. I installed the new Ring doorbell for her,
Yeah.
and they swing on the railing on her front porch back and forth, and it sets the Ring off until she comes and gives them peanuts.
Uh-huh.
So here she is. It pops up on her screen. The squirrel hanging by its tail or his rear leg swinging back and forth like a circus act.
Hey, Mr. Crawley, how you doing this morning? I got one here beside me. Wants to get rubbed all the time there.
Lenny, Red Dog Drone, said he watched the link. It moved to tears. God bless you, men and women who place themselves in harm's way so others won't have to. God bless you all.
I guess
Mr.
Oh, no.
Crowley.
oh no, let me see now.
Yeah, it's emotional. The whole thing is emotional for sure.
There you go.
I think the actual documentary runs about an hour or so. The trailer is only a minute or two, I think.
Well, if they ever put it on DVD or whatever, let me know.
Well, I was thinking if we got a few select people, I probably, Lynn and I have copies of it. I probably could on Zoom play it for everybody. How would that work, Roger?
Might get a copy strike too.
Well, if it's on Zoom privately,
Oh, privately. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
because I know that Robert and a few of the other guys would like to see it.
Yeah.
And if we scheduled a Zoom show, there wouldn't be any copyright strikes.
That's right. Yeah, be private. Yeah. How long is it, that movie?
It's about an hour.
Okay. Michael Bannon says, I might have to go do a snow flight for my birthday, even though I don't like snow. I guess you're in a situation you got no choice.
Exactly. Your birthday comes but once a year. You always hope that it's going to be blue skies, sunny, and no wind, but we're dealt what we're dealt.
My kids' discovery
Construction fort.
make it very
Whoop
good.
gates.
Not bad. Not bad.
Lynn says it's about an hour and a half.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, whenever you want to do it, let's let us know and we'll join in for sure.
Yeah, well, I was thinking it's some evening when you're not going to go live and you got nothing else to do, because I know Robert would like to see it, Curtis would like to see it. I'm sure that even Andrew might like to see it, and John DiNardo, and a few of the other people might like to see it,
Makes 4 cubes on top of each other for a dive gate tower. 4 chapters. Okay. Oh, that's cool, Corey Mano. Oh. Just wondering if the dog wants to go out or not. She's been a hassle this morning.
He wants attention.
You want to go out? No, you gotta go out.
Yeah, Desmond Donders. Yeah, just send Roger an email. Just tell him to add you to the list, because Roger's going to have to be the one to start the Zoom. So.
No, she didn't want to go out. She just wanted her treats.
Roger, what I told Desmond Donders, he'd like to watch it as well. I thought maybe I told him to send you an email, let you know that he'd like to be part of that Zoom. And,
yeah.
If anybody else would like to, just let Roger know.
Yeah, but I can't pick up over 100 people.
No, I understand.
Let's see,
And what we can do is they can. There's 2 versions. Well, there's actually 5 versions of it. One is a full length all the way start to finish. The other are 4 separate. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4. So the full length one is a little bit less because you don't have all of the intros and the extras on everything.
Yeah. Well, my email is in there, and also everybody check out that link I just bought. It's not a link, but it's for PayPal. We're trying to get Kim pick up enough money to get Kim a new computer, as everybody knows. We're not too far away from our goal, but I think Kim had problems with his computer last night. He couldn't go on or something like that.
Yep. And I know that John DiNardo said he wants to make a donation for sure too. So he wants to kind of push you to your goal.
Yeah, yeah,
So he's kind of waiting to see.
yeah.
Have you set a date when you want to finish it off by? I think that would help everybody know kind of, like in the next 2 weeks or week or.
Well, I got to finish it off by the.
Well, what I'm worried about is they're going to sell out of them, and you're going to be pushing your
I know.
goal even further.
Yeah. Trying to get one exactly like mine there, Michael Benny. Yeah. I'd like to try and get it done for the 22nd.
Yeah, because Michael, Roger bought his, and he paid $1,800 for it. And we have found a place where he can get the exact same one for Kim was like $900, wasn't it? Plus taxes or whatever.
Taxes altogether comes to $1,000 altogether.
So, and that's a pretty good discount.
This is the one we're going for. And so I said, yeah, they get I9. I said, sorry, too way expensive for me.
What is that, Roger?
Yeah.
Go down there, see where it says new used for $755. Did you click on that to see what they were talking about? Because sometimes it's a refurbed, used, very good.
Here's package cosmetic damage. I checked that out yesterday. It's cosmetic damage.
But it's coming from fulfillment of Amazon.com. So what I'm wondering is do they give the same Amazon guarantee?
No, no, because they're dented. This one here is cosmetic package. Packaging.
Click on read more there.
So on the back of the item, it's cosmetic damage. So you can probably get a computer it's all dented up, you know what I mean?
Well, I don't know about it. It says it's less than 5% of it. That's not a lot of damage. I don't know. I was just thinking that, the difference between that and the other is like $100 or more,
Yeah.
And if you're not showcasing the computer, it's going to sit,
Mm-hmm.
as long as it's 100% operational. Some people have their computers out and they like to show it off and do the Vanna White thing, about, ooh, here it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I just clicked on that link there. I shouldn't have done that because it took me away from YouTube completely. No, that's not it.
You can't hit the back arrow?
No. When I hit on the link in my pop-up chat, it completely takes me out. Yeah, Corey Mano. Yeah.
Yeah, Corey Mano says, and Roger, you can return it for free.
Yeah, Kim will not like laptops. No. You gotta stay away from the laptop.
Well, see, the only reason I asked that, Roger, is when I bought the Amazon, not the Amazon, the Air, the Red Air, it says it was listed as cosmetically, and all it was, the box was scuffed up, and it's like brand new. It had 1 hour on one battery of use, flight time. There's not a thing on it, and I got it for $150 off what they were asking for it normally.
Okay.
So I was thinking, hell yes. I mean, it still had, how on the arms, well, maybe you don't, but on the arms, when they fold, they got little stickers saying fold this one first, this one, then this one. All of that stuff was still on there.
Yeah. Because I know Kim would freak out with a laptop. Yeah. Desktop has the same policy, can return as well. Yeah, I know you could return them as well. I know. Michael Banny, 1 terabyte. Yeah, 1 terabyte. Yeah, I read dogs. Yeah, but that may where it is a big accessory may have that damage. Yeah.
So anyway, Roger is still collecting,
Yeah.
preferably through PayPal. I mean, he'll take super chat money, but that's delayed, plus it's discounted 30%.
Yeah, that's if you have PayPal.
Yeah, if you have PayPal. But at this point, I know Kim, when he tries to go on, sometimes it takes him an hour or two just to get the computer up and running.
Okay, Red Dog, you be safe on the road. That means that Montreal's getting a snowstorm ahead of time. We're supposed to get it only tomorrow. He's getting it today.
Yep.
Amazon gift card. Yeah, that too can work. Yeah. I may have one lying around. Oh, cool. Oh, that's nice, Corey. I didn't think about that. Amazon gift cards too, yeah. Okay there, Corey. No problem. Thank you so much. That's my voice. Do you know I got a delivery yesterday from Amazon? No, yesterday was Sunday too, on top of that.
Yeah.
Because I had a private, they have, like I said, Amazon left go of FedEx here and UPS here in Quebec. And they got a private delivery company now. Well, it's not private, it's called Intercom or something like that. And they even do deliveries on Saturdays and Sundays now. I ordered myself a warmer bedspread to put on my bed, because here we only had bedspreads for double beds, and I got myself a single bed a long time ago, but I never had the right covers for it. So now I got them. Yeah, Intelcom. Yeah, it's Corey Manuel also is getting them from them, and he lives in Ottawa. Yeah. Oh yeah, and now Corey Manuel. Now they're opening up a big Amazon. What do you call it? Big Amazon place here in Montreal now. It'll be ready by 2020, of Christmas 2020. The warehouse, yeah. They're building a big warehouse here in Montreal now, in Lachine.
Michael, that's funny.
It's going to make about 400 new jobs.
Michael Batty, that's funny. I remember I used to drink and party and wake up with no money and nothing to show for it. Now I do RC and I wake up with no money and a house full of crap. Not sure what is worse.
The one in Ottawa is open, but shipping it. Okay. Now, I was surprised to hear that. They were supposed to open one up in Longueuil in Montreal, where I used to live in Longueuil, and that was way a lot closer to me here. But they lost the contract. Now, so now they're opening it up in Lachine. So. No, apparently it's gonna be a very big warehouse. So. So Paul, now it's snowing. What the hell are you gonna do now?
And visit all of my friends on their YouTube.
Now this is where you would like to have films to edit, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's this winter is not. I think it's coming in like a lion. I'll go out like a lamb, as they say. Might have an early spring.
Yeah, the snow's getting deeper when you see the squirrels having to jump like this.
Yeah, Corey, man, well, that's one big reason why also we're changing Tim's computer, because this computer cannot handle the Sims or Velocidrome, anything at all. Yeah, that's it. That's why we're getting a computer like mine, because we know it's going to handle it and everything. It's got a very big gaming card in it and everything, so you won't have any problems. And he's got a 55-inch screen TV upstairs on top of that. I don't even know if he has his computer up. I didn't hear him banging on it yet, so. And usually I can hear it. It makes a humming noise when he opens it up. And it's not humming.
Just put another quarter in, right?
Yeah, I know he's awake because he came down and made a coffee. Yeah, that's it, Corey. Now that he's got Zoom upstairs himself, it's he'll be able to do it. I don't know if I should work on Zoom. Or you gotta go through YouTube for that. I don't know. I never did that like that, so I don't know. Your Wi-Fi dropped out on you. That's probably because of those power going off and on in the other towns and all that. Play game of quads. Yeah, it's it. New computer will have no issues at all. That's for sure, Corey.
Well, I think once before, didn't somebody, one of the FPV guys talk about going on Zoom and inviting a few people to go on and play, I don't know, play or do a sim or whatever, you know?
Yeah, OBS. That's another thing. We don't know if the internet's gonna be strong enough for OBS. You never know. I haven't tried OBS with this new computer yet at all. Yeah, the power's off and on, and yeah. Don't forget, guys, 10:30 there. Check out on Andrew's channel. I will stay live.
I didn't get a notice that he went on yet. I was kind of watching to see.
OBS, just Zoom. Okay.
Oh yeah, he went live 2 minutes ago. With his Remembrance Day, Canada remembers.
See, all what I get from PayPal, I got to transfer that into my bank account. That takes about 7 days. Then after that, I got to buy it off of Amazon, because Amazon does not take PayPal. Yeah, it should be Corey Mano. No, thank you, Reckless. Yes, everybody, please hit that like button. Yeah, you getting some high winds on there today, Nanya? Well, here it's not windy at all. I'm very happy about that part. Using the virtual cam and selecting virtual cam in Zoom. Okay. Zoom will push to YouTube. Okay. Well, when we come time to set it up, we'll give you a call so you can tell us what to do exactly.
Those little fur balls must be getting cold. They're moving slower and slower.
Talking about fur balls, I'll just show you this one here. I don't know if you can see her. Yeah, there she is. All depressed. Nothing to do. She's finding the time long, that's for sure. Yeah, well, Kim finally got on, guys. Roxy looks all depressed because she can't go out. You know her, she loved to go on the balcony with her bed. Good morning, Salty. Yeah. So everybody, check out everybody's channels. Make sure you got them supported. There you go. See how many people got here. 21 people still in the chat. Great. And thank you all so much for being here this morning. Yeah, Corey, man, oh, true. Kim just reminded me that your kids are sick. I hope they're getting a lot better. Saigon is in the house. So, Tim, how'd your flying go yesterday, Tim, at TCM Drones? If you're still in the house. uh, my next door neighbor, he leaves his dogs outdoors every winter, even if it's doing minus 25, minus 30. What he does, he puts hay in their dog house, then he puts a light on inside the dog house. Oh, geez, that's warm enough for them. I don't think so. Geek Savannah is still in the house. Cool. Reckless is here. Corey Mano. Everybody check out everybody's channels. Make sure you still got them supported.
Hey, Roger, I'm going to share something. It's confusing, but it might answer your question that you had.
Okay.
I went and asked a question. Let me know when you see it. Do you see it?
Oh, not yet. Do, 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 do. No, still not seeing it. Nope.
Probably easier is just if I read it. Okay, I'm going to stop share. I clicked to stop share.
Give it a couple of seconds so I come back to normal.
What the heck?
Oh, don't know what's going on there.
Just a little circle going around and around. In process.
Do you have a wire so you could hook up to your computer and your router?
Yeah.
That'll probably work a lot better than just doing Wi-Fi.
Well, the router and the computer are like a foot and a half apart.
Yeah.
In process. Looks like I'm going to have to
Yeah, you have to reboot. Yeah, you just froze up. Yeah, you're frozen up, Paul. You have to reboot. Won't be long, guys. Everything will come back to normal soon. As soon as Paul reboots, the picture will come back. TCM drone is still in the house. Now, that went good. You're flying. Yeah, it's good. Nice to hear that. TCM drone, yes. The snow is getting too heavy on your wires there, Paul. That's why you're having problems. There we go. Hey, good morning, Cadorso. How you doing? Nice to see you, Kenny. Hope your weather's a lot better down there. Here the sun's starting to come out. We're getting ready to get a good snowstorm up here there, Cadorso. I don't know what you guys are. Paul's rendition of a black cat at night. There you go. Well, down in Paul's area, actually, they're getting a snowstorm right now. This is the kind of weather Paul's getting. This is not far away from Paul's house right now. That's the kind of weather they're getting right now. They're having a snowstorm. And we're going to be getting that tonight or tomorrow. Oh, minus 31 today over there. Dang. Yeah, we're supposed to get a snowstorm starting tonight or tomorrow. It's get 25 centimeters. And yeah. I know right now here it's doing minus I think it was minus what here a while ago. I know it's doing 23 Fahrenheit. Oh, it says, well, it feels like 17 Fahrenheit. Minus 9 here right now. Celsius. I think Paul's having problems getting re-hooking up. Everybody check out everybody's channels. Make sure you got them. Don't forget, guys, Andrew's doing a live stream right now at 11 o'clock or a couple of minutes before 11. He's going to be doing a special. He's on live now. Roger, gotta go. Heading to the kids' Remembrance Day, Samara. Okay, Corey Mano, you take care now. You be safe. Can't wait for the F-16 Thunderbirds to get here. Okay. Saigon 98 is still in the house. Oh, Paul's trying to get back in. Hey, Frank, how you doing? Oh, there you are, Paul. So, we can see you.
Okay, I switched computers. I'm still rebooting the other one.
Ah,
Yeah, it's more crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Frank Capablanca just saying hi, Paul.
Oh, okay. Trying to set this computer up so that
It's a laptop you're working off of?
yes.
Does Mary lose his internet?
No, his other computer crashed. So he's
Sounds like me.
sounds like you have the same problems as Kim.
It took me forever to crank that fucker up this morning.
I just got it on top chat, live chat.
Commercial Media says hi, Paul. Morning, Paul.
Good morning, everybody. For the third time around, I'll get this thing working. Lynn, now don't be telling everybody what you think every day. Lynn always says I have a problem. And you know what? She's usually right. Oh, I didn't say that out loud, did I, Lenny?
Paul is overloading his system.
Now I got to figure out which computer I'm on. Okay. Anyway, I'm talking to you on not this computer, not this computer, and not that computer or that computer. Just this computer.
Overloading.
Are the other computers closed down?
No, they're all running.
Well, that's probably why you're having so much problems.
Anyway, the point I was going to make that I was going to try and show you, but anyway, I can just tell you. I went and I Googled, can I use PayPal on Amazon? And it came up and says, no, you can't use PayPal on Amazon. However, there's a workaround. What it says is if you apply and get a PayPal debit card, not a credit card, debit card, attached to your bank account, you can use your credit in your PayPal account, and you can also use your bank account. You choose what you want to do.
Yeah.
So that's the workaround.
Okay.
So I thought I bought some things on Amazon using my PayPal account simply because I wanted to double ensure PayPal was going to cover and Amazon was going to cover, and that thing.
Yeah, I'll check that out.
Yeah, you just have to apply and get an Amazon debit card, not a credit card, debit card.
Yeah.
Sounds complicated.
Hey, Kim,
Life is complicated.
life is complicated.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, since I'm on my portable one, I can't do this very often, but I'm going to give you a shot of what it's like outside here.
Hey, Drone Pool, how you doing?
First of all, there's Mia. Say hi, Mia.
Very comfortable.
She's on the couch, taking life easy.
Oh, nice. Did it stop snowing?
No, it's still coming down, just small flakes. There's my little squirrelies. But it's as you can see, there's still a lot of leaves in the trees.
Yeah, you're lucky. Here, they're all bare.
The cars going by, and the birds are on the fly, and of course the ramp here. I'm gonna have to do something with it. Right, Mia? Yeah. You want to say hi to Roger? Say hi, Roger.
Hi,
Yep.
Mia. Mia, hi. Hey, Mia. Very nice. Whoop. Oh, we lost Paul again. Nomad, it's snowing down there too. I see my parking place is not cleared. Paul's having problems with his internet, guys. So yeah, everybody's getting snow. We're supposed to be in a snowstorm by tonight. I know Montreal right now it's snowing. Yeah, the command center is acting up. Yeah, for sure. Okay, Andrew. Everybody, don't forget to go to Andrew's Pusa Studios.
Yeah, in 4 minutes, you want to be there. Yep. So anyway, Roger, I think I cut you off on the other computer, didn't I?
Yep.
Too much tech for this old man.
Everybody, check out Andrew's channel, Pusa Studios. If y'all want to go there now, he's doing a special for Remembrance Day. I'm staying on live, so when it's finished, you can come back on here. It's all up to you guys. If you want to go see it, check them out.
I'll review it for you, Roger.
There you go. Coming up, let's take a few moments to remember Yana. There you go, guys. Check out that link for Andrew. Yeah. It's okay, Paul. Everybody can go to his channel, you know.
Okay. By the time I get there, it'll be over with.
So everybody check out the Andrew's channel. Yeah, I can't. I'm on Andrew's channel too right now. Yeah. Thank you, Geek Savannah. What's my okay?
Huh?
Sorry.
Nothing.
Okay, Desmond. No problem.
I gotta sew some socks. Winter socks. I freaking hate sewing socks. Let me see if I can find any freaking wool in here.
Hey, Chris Hope, how you doing? Nice to see you. Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, Chris. The hell's that?
Oh, Kim, you want some of these?
No, I got winter socks that just got a couple holes in them, and I just want to repair them
Okay.
because they're going to be in my boots there. Man, now I know where all the shoelaces are.
Everybody, take a 2-minute silence. It's 11 o'clock right now. What Andrew's doing there is very nice for sure. So, drum pool's in the house. I guess no work for you today there, drum pool. Your day off. Are you getting snow down there, drum pool? Wait a minute. Yeah. Won't be long, guys. I'm just gonna check something out here. Okay. There we go. I'm back. Darcy, how you doing? Best Buy. Oh, I'm gonna change my speakers, my microphone. Best Buy is sold out on the Mavic Mini in store. Some is so shipping out on December 5th. A lot of people are gonna be happy there. Just be standing at the doors as soon as they opened up this morning. You're still on mute, Paul? FSX 239, how you doing? I thought I gave you a blue wrench last time I saw you.
Oh, okay. I get confused where I was.
I gave you a blue wrench there, FSX. Got 3 rules in here: no politics, no foul language, and no racist remarks, and we're all good. Yeah, Andrew did a very nice thing there.
Yeah, it was very nice.
I've seen some people pick up at Best Buy this morning. Okay.
Just for fun, I'm going to call Best Buy. Be right back, Roger. I'm going to mute.
Tell them to reserve you one. There can't be that many flyers around your area, Paul. So you must have some in reserve. Okay, that's cool there, FX. Well, welcome to the community, well, to the group. And everybody check out FX239. Check out his channels, guys. Comes back, gotta go. Yeah, run right away to the Best Buy. Yes, FX. Yeah, right. Yeah, we're always on those guys. Yeah, very good live stream. They have, they do. Yeah. Herman's on here all the time usually, but he's not in this morning. Probably waking up late. Is it snowing in New York? Anybody know? Hey, Andrew.
Hey there, how are
That
you?
was very nice, Andrew.
Thank you so much. And I can't thank you guys enough. I really, really do appreciate it for this morning. Thank you so much, Roger, and everybody in here. You guys are awesome. I just wanted to say that. Thank you very much. It's too bad when even something like that is too risky for YouTube. You know, we kind of figured that, but we tried to work around it, not put anything graphic, you know, keep it.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
moment I hit the go button, it was already yellow. It was like instantaneous. Just because it's Remembrance Day. But if somebody lights a bag of crap on fire and throws it in their face, that just might get themselves a good push on YouTube.
That's it. Yeah.
So thank you. I really appreciate everybody. Thank you.
You want, Lynn, you want to know something? This is the first Remembrance Day that I can remember that it's not raining. It's usually pouring rain.
True.
Every time they did their ceremonies here in Quebec or in Canada, it was always raining. That's the first time I see it. It's not raining at all. It's worse. It's getting snow, but I mean, at least it's not raining, you know?
Sorry.
Hey, Alan.
It's true. You're right. It is. It really is true. You know. Thank you, Cardosa, Lynn, everybody. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much. Yep. Usually it's pouring rain, cold, damp, all that.
Yeah.
Oh. Not that we traded it for balmy weather or anything like. Well, you did. It seems like you got it. You got windows open in 18, but the rest of us.
Not snowing here. I've flown with those guys in a long time. Still have my Mavic Pro. Oh, that's cool there, FSX.
Roger, I'm still on hold.
Who's he on hold with?
Best Buy. He's going to see if they got any more Mavic Minis for sale.
It's true, Cardos. I mean, it's true. And I was going to leave it absolutely silent. And I just put a little bit of, I kept the background noise a little bit just because it's video. It's something you never know. People think it's frozen or anything. So just kept a little bit of the ambient. It was, I wasn't sure what. I made the whole thing last night. I was up till 4:30 this morning. None of it was made because we weren't sure how we were going to do it. So,
Okay.
yeah, it was a late night and then a lot of coffee.
A lot of runs to the bathroom. Everybody check everybody's channel. Make sure you still got them. And don't forget to hit that like button, everybody. Thank you all so much.
So what's your plans for the rest of the day?
Nothing.
Think of it more honest than that. I love that.
Today, we did everything yesterday. My son came over yesterday afternoon and did a hell of a lot of more work, and that's it. We're all finished. We're all ready for winter now, 100%. Screen doors are taken off, everything. Furniture's, lawn furniture's put away. The carport's all tied down.
You can't kick on that. So, pretty good, if I may say so.
I even put oil in my truck.
Oh, another calendar marking moment for us.
Yeah, I said, I better check my oil. Yeah. I still got to go and get another quart of oil.
Uh-oh.
That's how low it was. I got to go and get another quart today. Well, today I'm okay now.
You know, one time, remember I told you when I was driving this truck in Saskatchewan, the crazy hours, how sleep deprived you are. I finally get a day off after 26 days. In your car, if you're down a liter or a quart, whatever you want to call it. On a truck, if you're down that same kind of grid, that means you're down a gallon. Same size. So I said, I'm going to buy some oil, have it ahead. So I went and checked mine and it was down a liter. But because I've been so sleep deprived and working on trucks for 26 days, didn't I go dump the gallon of oil in on top of it?
Oh,
I would have blew every seal. I would have been done for. And in the end, I had to thank God I was at the Canadian Tire. We had to push it inside without starting it, drain all the oil, lost all the oil I bought, plus pay for a new oil change. But it was still better than paying for a new engine. So. Yeah.
Saigon 98 says Mavic Pro 3 is coming soon. Centroid, a special thanks to those who served and continue to serve in our countries. Bless you all.
It's nice to see you, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Pages. You know, you think your family, you talk once in a while. I never know what's going on with you, Mark. Yeah, the snow is picking up.
It is. It's not even snowing here at all yet.
All right, Roger, that's enough.
They're saying, and they're
we're gonna mute you for a few minutes.
Go on MSN and check out their weather forecast. There's no snow in the forecast for today. It's for tomorrow.
Usually you're the one. Well, yeah, but it's probably because it's coming from the south, working its way up from west southwest. It's coming up through. That's why. So, one of the few times we're gonna get it before you do. But you're gonna get it. Don't worry. I'll make sure of that. If I got to put the fan outside and direct it your way, you're getting some. So
tell it to take a right turn towards Sorel.
Yeah, it's a good place for it, actually. Can't argue with that. So
Sorel, they're closer to the water than I am, so keep it over there.
Yeah.
That's why you're getting so early, because you're by the water too. So I'm sure.
Whatever the case, yeah, whatever the case, we're definitely getting it. So, so Paul is trying to get more minis. Is that what he's doing?
He's still on hold. Oh, he was on hold.
Oh,
Now they answered him.
Oh, that's it. He looks like he's really talking business right now.
It's not snowing anymore, but it's cold as F here. minus 31 Celsius. Okay. The dog ran out and back in record time. I wouldn't want to go pee outdoors either.
No, I can see his point. I can see his point. You know, you telling me, well, that's going out the window for a while. We're gonna go back to pup stage, wetting a couple of floors. To get some snow today, better get out there soon and get some flying in.
Yeah. Yesterday we were going to do that yesterday, but we were getting rain a little bit yesterday, and then the temperatures went up. Then last night we went down to a deep freeze.
Not exactly good drone weather.
No.
And there's not enough snow yet for Kim to lose a drone and have to go look for it, so it's not worth it yet. I still picture him to this day. When you painted the picture of him looking for that drone in the snowbank, I see it vividly in my head. You did such a good job telling the story. God. And why do they go with white for everything? For the love of God, you know, these things should be like fluorescent, like glow in the dark type of things.
Oh, that one he lost. It was the blue one.
It was the blue one.
Yeah, yeah. The Ghost 100.
Oh, I thought it was these Phantom he lost.
No, 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 no. It was-
Oh,
but we found it.
unbelievable. Well, good that you found it. So that's the main thing.
Heck, Arthur. So that's how I gauge how cold it is out, how long it takes it to come back.
Sorry.
How's your weather doing down there, Centroid? Indiana kid, it's freezing rain here. Won't be long before we get the snow over here in North Indiana. Yeah, everybody's weather's crappy, man.
That it is. That's one thing we all got in common right now.
Val stole his Phantom, didn't she? Yeah, yeah, Val stole his Phantom.
Well, they don't have them locally, Roger,
Oh, no? Okay.
but they have them. They have one or two available in Southfield, which is about a 65 to 70-minute drive on a good day.
Oh,
But she did look and said that there are a few slated to be delivered to their store here locally in the next day or two.
because, you know, you can always tell them to get the ones from that other town delivered to their store.
Yeah,
That'll take a week
yeah.
in the cross shipping.
Yeah. And you know, other than getting caught in the Christmas spirit of trample anybody to get your hands on one, whether you need it or not. Do I really need one? No.
Yeah, Crudar. So that's why we put red on my Spark so I can fly it during the winter, know where it is.
Hmm.
Vin says, no, Paul.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Jake.
Yeah, I know, Lenny. But I was just curious if they had any, but she checked the entire district, which is northern suburbs of Detroit, Detroit itself and everything else. The only place in Southeast Michigan that has one or two is Southfield, Michigan.
Yeah, and there's probably no flyers there.
Yeah.
Or else would have been gone already. Let's see, Jake Blackburn. Jake posted a link in the chat a while ago to show one of his videos. So check it out.
Yep. The match price guarantee price is $499.99. That's the Fly More.
And here it's 600.
Yeah. So that answered our question.
That's besides the GST, TPS, or whatever taxes.
Yeah.
How you coming along for Kim?
Pardon?
How's it?
How's it coming?
Oh, not bad, not bad. The donations are coming in. We're very happy about that, but we're still missing some. So we're trying to get everything in by the 22nd of this month. So get everything up and ready to go buy it.
Yeah, we found out that indeed you can, if you jump through a few hoops, use your PayPal money directly to Amazon, but you have to have a
Debit.
PayPal debit card.
Mm.
And then you can pay direct rather than having to wait for it to transfer to your bank and then do that loopity-loop.
Right.
If you get a PayPal debit card, not a credit card, a PayPal debit card,
Yeah.
that you can then instantly use it just like you would, like when you go to Amazon, they want your credit card number and all that kind of stuff.
So you have to go on Amazon, ask for the debit card or PayPal.
PayPal.
Okay.
Sorry,
Well,
I was also answering Mark at the same time. Brother rivalry.
That's how it starts, Paul. I was just curious to see how it turns into. That looks really good. Turns into just buy that one now. What's his name there? Saigon says that the Phantom. No, sorry. Saigon says that the Mavic Pro 3 is coming out.
Mavic Pro 3.
Yeah.
For like what, the Christmas season, or
I don't know.
Yeah, I got the PayPal debit. I love it. You can put money on it at Walmart. Yeah, the Lynn's got the video of her father and all that, and we're thinking of one night doing a Zoom conference and sitting down and looking at the movie on Zoom
that's a good idea.
privately.
Yeah, because a lot of people want to see it, Andrew, and we thought that if anybody that wanted to be interested, because Roger can have up to 100 people on a Zoom conference.
Right. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. I like that. Smart guys.
Hey, Thrasher FPV, how you doing? Yeah, probably springtime.
In fact, we could do a test run sooner than later, see how it works, because I'm interested in finding out if you can do that.
Yeah, just somebody's just going to share the video. You're just going
Yeah.
like a
Yeah, you just click on share like you do on usual things.
Well, you know.
Yeah, but I'm scared it might skip though. You know, like we put it on here and it skips, right?
Yeah,
Some
but
video.
you see, that's the thing. Like, you shouldn't be the one to do it. It needs to be somebody with a higher with a bandwidth, band rate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Higher internet
Oh, Paul would be good to do it because he's got a higher bandwidth than I do.
Yeah, Roger, you could start the Zoom conference, and then I'll
Yeah, you do the share.
put it. Turn off all my other computers and do it.
Yeah. It's the video of well, check out Lynn's link. That's the video of her father. They did a movie on her father. Yeah.
Excellent. I'm going to check this out after I got it. Thank you so much. I'm going to definitely check this out.
Yeah, it's really they've been playing it in the theaters, and it's been very emotional. A lot of people have taken families because they want to teach the younger kids about, you know, honor and what the generations have gone through in the past to give us what we have today.
Most definitely. No, there's nothing. That's the need. Like I say, those are time capsules that we need more of.
Yeah.
I'm still going through it. I'm still, I that makes me so angry with YouTube. I'm so fed up with this. Like, you know, that's, I mean, it's like I say, and there's stuff that goes through. I mean, the most degrading, vile stuff, and that's full blown. We do it about Remembrance Day, and we get limited. It's not that we, by the way, anybody hears me talking, just so you know, and it doesn't get set out, I don't care about the 30 cents of advertising. It's got nothing to do with that. It's because the push is a lot less when you're limited monetization. That's
Yeah.
just so nobody misunderstands that. And YouTube says it doesn't change any of that. They're lying. Believe me. I know. Like we have our wheels sometimes limited monetization. We have the push-up, which I have all kinds of things go like that by times.
Yeah.
You can tell right away. Xenia and I will look at each other, go look, and we already knew. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what was going on.
Cordarso, it's not going to be on live. It's going to be we can use Zoom as private conference, private talk, so nobody else can see it. Just the people who are on Zoom with us, and there's you can't get a copyright for that. Hey, Jake. Jake just posted his latest video, so check out his link, guys. I want the Phantom 5. Don't want this drone coming out. Yeah, Paul and my friend Grant Smith of GBS has the copyrights.
That's a great idea to do it by Zoom like that. That's very smart.
Yeah, it was Roger's idea.
Well, Roger's pretty tech savvy. He puts on a
Yeah, well, Roger's on top of it.
I
I tell
like
you,
that.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's like the sitting chief. You don't realize just what he can pull up. It's a really good idea. I think it's fantastic. I really do.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people since we've been talking about it want to see it, you know, and it's like, how do you share it? You can't just throw it up on YouTube, you know, because of everything that's entailed.
Yeah. Oh, I understand, Cordarso Media. Yeah.
Really.
Thank you for watching out for us. Much appreciated. That's why I said we're gonna put it in private Zoom, private chat. So. I'll just have to pick a date, what time, and who wants to see it. You gotta send me their email so I can send them a link.
What's Roger? What's going on tonight? What's the agenda tonight? Now Andrew's on, aren't you tonight, or are you on this afternoon?
No, tonight.
Tonight.
Tonight actually is going to be a feature we're doing. We haven't released it yet, but we're going to be doing. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Markiplier. He's got about 24.5 million subscribers. He did a live stream test the other day, like pick your own adventure, basically.
Uh-huh.
And he had people put up green paddles or red paddles to decide where to go to next. And thousands upon thousands of people got their channel suspended for spamming. And now they're and the misinformation since this came out has been absolutely ridiculous. So tonight we're going to be hitting that one. So I'll put out the thumbnail, the invite, but we'll be covering that, talking about how to keep your channel from getting hit with
Spam.
with spamming and stuff like
Now, what time, Andrew, are you on?
7 p.m.
7 o'clock.
Yep. These features don't go as long as our regular shows, so they will be a bit shorter, but lots of information.
Yeah, for those of you that haven't visited Andrew's channel, go over there as much as you can because the information really flows to help you. Andrew does his homework. He knows what he's talking about. And you'll come away with a wealth of information that you wouldn't know. It would take you all day to go try and research some of it.
Yeah. Well, I got to give a lot to, like I say, she's the researcher. She does work. This one is funny because it's something we've been preaching for so many months. And why we handle our channel the way we do is because of that. We knew that could happen.
Well, the other night, Andrew, it was so funny when I said hello and to all my friends, and I didn't say hello to Ksenia because I was going through my notebook trying to figure out how to exactly spell it. And I'm going through. I even called Lynn on the phone and says, "How do you spell it?" And she started going through her notebook.
Oh, I was teasing you. I knew right away. She knew that too right away. That's just us being us. Don't worry. That we were joking around with you. We knew right away.
And the more I couldn't find it, the more I was getting that old man frustration thing. What the hell? Where?
Doggone it.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure the first one was F. Where?
Respecting your rules.
So here, I have it here written on the front and the back of my little notebook right here.
Well, yeah, because in her name, it's the same as the country itself. In English, we write Latvia, Latvia.
Uh-huh.
But in Latvian, it's Latvija. It's that yeah at the end you always get. That's why. But I mean, if you put K, she's going to be happy and say thank you. She done nothing puts her out. She's been called every name there is. My parents to this day cannot say her name right. She's never corrects them, always smiles politely, couldn't care.
Well, she's such a sweet lady, and it's just like I was frustrated, and then Lynn was flipping through her notebook.
I tried to say her name one time when we were first going because she worked at the schools because Xenia is a psychologist. That's her training. And she was working at the school where she previously had went. And I couldn't say her name properly to Latvian standards. And they thought I had snuck in the school. They were ready to throw me out. And it just happened. I got 5 because the older people, a lot of them can't speak any English. So I kind of had a bit of a battle to stay in. But, you know.
Yeah, it just...
Yeah, Until I guess
You know, I felt bad because, you know, there's nothing worse than somebody that knows you that can't even say or spell your name correctly. You
yeah,
know?
but I mean, like she's well aware her name is not easy to spell and pronounce. Like that's such water off her, like off a duck's back for her. She doesn't even bat an
Yeah,
eye.
but out of respect, you should.
No,
That'd be like going before the Queen and calling her Queen Lizzie or something.
actually, Xenia's favorite nickname is Sin. She likes being called Sin. That's what she, if she goes with one, my aunt calls her that.
Ah,
She likes that one, so she goes by that as well, happily. So yeah, no, none of that puts her out whatsoever.
well, Roger, it's snowing harder.
Oh my God, Cardoso! My father-in-law doesn't believe my name is Kenny, so he calls me Kenny Ken Kenneth. Oh my God, that is awesome! I love that. Miss Lizzie, she's tons with daughters. Oh.
Yeah, but I just wanted to. I knew you knew, but I wanted to tell the whole world that it was. I couldn't. You don't know how many times I typed into that super chat how to what and then when you get frustrated, you put in too many eyes. You know.
Yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry. Even autocorrect, I've like set it up, and it still doesn't believe me that that's her real name. It still argues with me once in a while. So, no worries there. Oh, Indiana kid, I was just reading your comment. Your dad served in the Korean War. Thank you so much for your service.
Lynn says Paul was in panic mode. Laugh.
Yeah.
Never ever worry about that. For the record, never worry about that. Just write A and K. There you go. Got both of them. If you heard the stuff I say to her, if she's not offended by that, I don't think her name is going to put her out too much at this point.
Well, I just knew after that exchange, my halo had to be tarnished a little bit, you know, and I needed to polish it up.
If I told her right now, she'd be like, "What is he talking about?" She'd even forgotten about it. Wouldn't even cross.
Let me see. Everybody, please hit that like button. Thank you all so much. And check out everybody's channels. Make sure you still got them supported.
Oh, Paul was apologizing for mispronouncing.
Oh, hi.
About it
Yeah.
for 2 days now, you know, where is my apology?
Yeah, Ksenia, I am sorry. I was in such a panic to find out how to spell it correctly that I called Lynn up, and she was going through her notebook, and I was going through my notebook, and
Oh, it's all good. I'm so used to it. So
well, what I've done now, Ksenia, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I now have your name on the front of my notebook
oh my God.
cover.
Thank you. Mwah.
Same to you, my dear.
Same to you, my dear. He said. So yeah, see, I told you, water off a duck's back.
Cuddle cam. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, the cuddle cam. Yeah, that was her idea last week. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, Lynn says good morning to pretty lady.
Oh, to catch her on the way back, she's doing I don't know what. I think she's excited because there's a bit of sun poking through the window. She better not get too used to it. I don't think it's there from here at all. I think that's just like a temporary between that and the snowstorm coming. So. My daughter was so excited this morning for snow. Oh my God, to be that age again when that's a good thing.
Wow.
Yeah. My grandfather was a fireman in the war. I just thought he put out fires after bombing raids. Turns out a fireman was infantry speak for an explosives expert in the engineers. Wow.
Mm.
Yeah, there's a lot of history from a lot of people. Yep.
Yeah.
Most definitely. That's really cool. Thank you for your father service as well.
Roger's dad was in the war. My dad was in the war. I'm sure, Andrew, you got family members that were in the war. And
Yep. You know, even I had one that served in Newfoundland, and at the time, Newfoundland was considered overseas because it was part of Britain at the time. It wasn't even part of Canada. It only joined us in '49
Yeah.
when it was independent for a bit. That was a real stronghold too, because it was the most open point coming in from the Atlantic to North America.
Yep.
Definitely a very strategic area.
And all the sea lanes and everything went right up around that way and down again.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know, because most people think that when you sail east, that you go straight across. No, you go up and around because
Yeah.
it's shorter distance.
Exactly. Same as when you fly, you know, when you fly to Europe, you always pass over Iceland and Greenland following the trade winds. Plus, too, in case if you ever have a malfunction with the plane, you always got a safe place to land because it can make it about 1,500 kilometers with no engine. So,
Yeah, Desmond Donders, it took a lifetime before Lynn's dad would ever talk about anything. You know?
Yeah, my father didn't even speak about it. He didn't want to talk about it at all.
really, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a lot of them go to their grave without ever mentioning a word of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he went to his grave very early in life. So
Lynn's dad didn't finally open up about it until about 1.5 years or 2 years before he died.
Wow.
Mhm.
And he died at age of 93.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot, I mean, I'm sorry about your dad, Roger, but so many of those guys lived to be a long age because I think after that, what stresses you out?
Yeah.
You've seen the worst of the worst.
Hell already. They went through hell already, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Traffic, I mean, anything, you're alive. You're not covered in, you know, some of them like the stories of like laying under 7 bodies in a tank for 3 days and hiding.
Yeah.
What's going to bring you down?
They lived the terror and survived it, because I know Lynn, when we were growing up, I knew Lenny when we were little kids, and she used to have some of her friends over for like a sleepover, and she could only have them over in the summertime because they'd have to pitch a tent in the backyard because her father would scream and holler at nighttime all night long.
Yeah, the haunting, it never ends. Never ends. Pay it. You talk about the ultimate price. Even if you didn't pass away in the war, you still paid the ultimate price living with it all those years.
Yeah.
You know? I was going through those pictures last night. Once again from the Canadian Museum of War History, I believe it is, that I got them from. I got to look up the notes. And there's one of them where I was going to show at the end where I showed the surgeon giving the last rites to the soldier.
Yeah.
The one I was going to put before was a burial, them all standing around, but I didn't realize at the time half the body's gone. It was just from the waist down.
Okay.
And then I said, well, I can't show it on here.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even realize at first the way it was standing. Like, I mean, look, this is the kind of stuff, that they've seen. And it's not just a picture. To them, they were there for these things. They've seen it day after day after day.
Mm-hmm.
I went and brought up, I was talking about this morning, that's the house where Xenia's mom grew up, and this is the town of Pusha, and that's the house right there. There's a new one. You can't see the old one because of the trees, but that's the house that was taken by the Germans during the Second World War, and the Russians were in these trees here to your right, and the Germans were in these trees to the left, and these houses were all caught in the crossfire for 3.5 months, and our grandfather had to be in hiding, and you can still see the trenches dug down below where he was, because they would have shot, like I say this morning, any man on site would have been shot immediately. So at night, once in a while, she put out a line of clothes in the evening. That was a signal he could come up and see her, and because his son was only 7 months old at the time.
Okay.
And after a couple of months, they stormed the house, so she fled, and there's a lake in behind there. And it was spring, and he ran for his life across the pond at this lake, and they were shooting at him from both sides. She was in the trees holding her son. He went out of sight. She thought he got killed, but ended up he went under the ice and kept himself going enough till it was, because it was getting dark, enough to get back out of the water, and then they fled together through the night to get out of there.
Wow.
Yeah. And that house, like I say, in there, the rooms, that house is 160 years old. It's still wooden pegs and everything. That's where the Germans were planning their attack on the Russians over on this side for months. They slept in those same beds that are in there, and
Yeah.
yeah, so that's the actual town Pusha. That's where our business is named after.
Okay. Huh?
And you take it for granted what they've gone through, like living in the war, just as civilians, caught in the crossfire and disputed zones, and the what they did to the families and how it was all torn apart.
Everybody, don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you all so much. And this link is to help up Kim try and get his new computer. Every donation is welcome.
Greatly appreciated, right, Roger?
Yes, yes.
Kim does a lot for a lot of people, especially behind the scenes and that. You want to talk about an unsung hero? How many times a day does he get questions? Do you know where this is? How do I fix that? Can I get this piece? Where can I get that? He helps out a lot of folks.
It was sometimes merely him asking the question.
He's got a good heart, Kim. He's got a good heart. He's got a good heart.
No, I didn't watch it yet, Jake. No, I will get at it. Yeah.
Wow.
Because I have to turn off my sound and everything off of the chat and everything, the live stream and everything to look at yours. Oh, the sun's coming out. Wow.
Oh, you're getting it too.
Yeah.
Maybe it is a real window of it.
Yeah. Oh, that means I gotta bring. Now Kim used to bring the garbage down to the street with the tractor. Now I gotta start walking it down.
Oh, you got the winter shift.
Uh-huh.
You didn't get your son to do it when he was here.
No, because the garbage passes here on a Wednesday morning. So
so you got to get him to visit more on a Wednesday morning then.
Try and get him down here tomorrow. Because they pass here around 7:30 in the freaking morning. No way I'm gonna get up there at 6 o'clock to put the garbage out. No.
Pretty much the way we dealt with it in my 22 years, trying to find humor and all sorts. Makes for difficult terms of exactly. Most definitely.
Yeah, no copyright on here. Okay, Jake.
I like that Desmond's daughter. I mean, Donder, sometimes was their way of dealing. I mean, everybody has a right to deal with it their own way, and I could see humor being a part of coping for sure.
Everybody go to Jake's channel and check out his latest video. Because if I show it on here, nobody will be able to comment on it or anything and give you a like or dislike there, Jake, and you'd be losing watch time. Yep. So everybody go on Jake's channel and check out his latest video, guys. Jake Blackburn.
There's a photo of Xenia's dad just about to fly to Chernobyl. He was one of the first pilots to go in there after the meltdown. He was in the Air Force.
Wow.
Lynn was over there in Italy when Chernobyl blew, and she can tell you stories about shoveling with like shovels all of the fallout off of the roads and stuff.
Wow. In Italy.
In Italy, because it blew right across, and she now has radiation poisoning as well as Agent Orange from Vietnam.
Wow.
And her daughter was about 5 or 6 years old at the time, and she cannot have children or anything.
Oh, it was a terrible. We found his paperwork when her mom died, because he was murdered when Xenia was 16.
Okay.
They weren't together anymore, but we found his paperwork when he went there and stuff, and they actually had them going on. They prescribed them. I kid you not, this is true. They prescribed them vodka and iodine and certain mixtures in different like they were upping the milliliters each day, claiming that that was going to combat. They all knew it was absolute bull what they're being fed.
Okay.
But when you're under occupation, you have no choice. You have to do what the Russians wanted. So you were going no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they did. They never sent people from Russia. They only never from the mother country. It was always from the Soviet countries. It would send them to this kind of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, that's her father there.
Lynn was a pilot too.
Oh, was she?
She flew attack helicopters in Vietnam, and then she went to work at the Pentagon. And then she went to work as a Department of Investigative Services, DIS, for the government.
Wow, that is awesome. Quite a history, quite a stint while serving. That is for sure.
Their resume.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I call her my personal hero.
Yeah. Well, she is. She definitely is. That is for sure.
Yeah, Lynn says everything they told her about, because she was over there on assignment.
Mm-hmm.
Her husband was a colonel, and he specialized in missile technology on jets. And so he was over there training the Italians, NATO forces about missile technology. And she was there. She used to drive every day from Italy, if she had to, up to her assigned location in Germany.
Wow. It's definitely it's a job. I don't even want to call it a job because I don't think it's fair to summarize it as a job. It's a lifestyle like no other, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That certainly is.
Let me see. Let's see what time.
Yeah, Laney only tried the marriage once. I tried it 3 times and I couldn't get it to stick. So
Practice didn't make perfect.
yeah, well, you know, I guess I just take it with a grain of salt that I'm flawed and everybody's flawed, and the flaws didn't match up. You know,
It didn't gel. Never know till you try. You never know till you try. I was this here is when we took our kids that time where we almost got the 3,000 euro fine for sneaking in there. We finally got permission, and that's where the 3 countries meet. That's Belarus on the right, Russia on the left, and Latvia in the middle. And this is that part I was saying that was during World War II where they were to enter. And it was really eerie because there's the entrance into Belarus. And that's the national tree of Belarus is the poplar tree. So they have that walkway and just that little bridge. But the only thing marking the whole international line is that yellow tape. And if you walked over it, there's cameras everywhere. Cameras in those trees. There's cameras in those buildings over there. You can see them everywhere. And they're watching.
and there's guards that you don't see, right?
They're all about probably 2 kilometers away monitoring you. And that's the way in Russia right there. You can literally just walk over. That's the birch tree. That's the official tree of Russia. And now nobody can go there anymore because there's a 9-foot fence because NATO put it up a year after we left. That's when they started guarding, reinforcing the troops there.
There's a marker. Yep.
This is on the Latvian side. We had the kids with us, so we're 4 and 8 years old at the time. And this is the tree that's made. It's called the peace tree. This was put up during Soviet time, and it's the ashes of 40 villages from World War II that were brought here, and they planted that round tree, and it has a message of peace in Latvian, Belarus, and Russian in those pillars, each one of them pointing to their country.
The 3 pillars, huh?
Yep. So yeah, we were one of the last people because most people from those countries never even get to see this point. Ended up, we were one of the last ones.
And it looks like they must have some kind of that was a stage where places people could sit.
Yes.
And they would educate them about it, huh?
Well, that's it. Exactly. During Soviet time, all those countries were connected. So they would meet there each year. That was kind of like now they do it, but they like Belarus and Russia can meet, but the Latvians would have to come by bus, only a certain amount. And they'd have to stand on the other side of the bridge. They couldn't go over to the other after the fall of the Soviet Empire. So,
Okay.
so yeah. So my kids, like, they don't even realize how lucky they were. They probably see one of the last. And I lost the friggin' video to this. This is all I got is the grainy ass version on Facebook. I lost the video. I still can't believe it. I don't know how it ever happened. Because usually we have those things like triple backed up, but this one, because we had to go and ask for permission to get in, and we went in, they had to take photos of all of us, because usually you have to have documents even just to live there in the last 2 kilometers, because Latvia is part of the European Union. You can go to Lithuania, Estonia with just like crossing states or provinces. But here, the last 40 kilometers, you got to have your passport at all times. In the last 2 kilometers, you got to have your paperwork renewed every
Now,
year.
if you went down that path, where would that go?
That was the way we came in. That's the way. That's the not
Okay.
the official tree of Latvia. That's the lime tree. Just like the other ones had the bridge, this one is a walk in through that side. So
Okay.
yeah, so we almost got caught. We almost had to pay a huge fine. I would have been deported for 5 years. It would have cost me and all the kids 3,000 euros each, and Xenia would have.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a lot. When I got out the first time, let me tell you, I smoked some cigarettes outside the car because it was a rental, but I left a nice little pack.
They
of
probably, Andrew, they would have probably come down hardest on Xenia to say, "Hey, you should know better."
Oh, we almost drove into Rush. Well, technically, if we had got out and walked 100 feet, we would have walked right into Rush and didn't even know we were in there. And once that happens, they catch you. You could be detained for weeks, months.
Yeah.
There's no limit on it. So, especially when you got kids with you, that
Yeah.
changes everything. They were only 4 and 8 years old at the time.
Mm.
But it all worked out in the end. Ended up the guard was a big fan of the Edmonton Oilers hockey team, who I know nothing about. So I just smiled politely and lied through my teeth and gave him some coins and told him I'd get him a cup of coffee when he comes to Canada. And he's more concerned of why we want to see it, not concerned, more bewildered why anybody would want to see it, because there they don't like talking about Soviet history much.
No.
But like I
Go
told him,
on, hush, hush. Yeah.
yeah, it's done, it's over with, leave it alone. But like I told, I'm 45 years old, and at the time I was 40 or whatever. That's my conflict. I'm too young to remember Vietnam. I don't remember those. This I remember. This
Yeah.
same as when I was in Ireland. These are the 2 conflicts that I remember the most. So, because if I hadn't turned it the way it was, Xenia and I couldn't even be together.
Okay.
If the wall hadn't have fallen. So, well, I better go soon. But I what time you on till today, Rod?
I'm going to be closing down pretty soon there because I'm going to be back on again tonight also.
Oh,
So,
you're on tonight. You're rocking it.
yeah. Well, every Monday night.
Roger rocks it.
Roger rocks it for sure. He certainly does.
I don't know how long I'll be on for tonight, but I'll be on tonight.
Nice.
Well, you'll have to get a grandpa nap.
Maybe 2.
There you go.
Well, I want to say goodbye to the chat right now there, guys. Just hang on for a minute there.
Okay.
Everybody in the chat, y'all take care. Thank you all so much for coming in. Much appreciated. And make sure you still got everybody's channels. We'll be seeing you all tonight. I'll be on tonight. I think Paul will be with us too tonight. We'll see. I'll probably have to phone him. But if his internet's working okay. Okay, everybody, you take care in the chat. I'll be safe.
Thank you, everybody, for today.
And I'll post that link again one more time for Kim's computer. Kim didn't go on last night because his computer was really bad. Yesterday he couldn't get on at all with me. Well, he got on with me yesterday morning, and that was it. Yeah. But after he tried to get on with Val, he had problems. And so everybody take care. Have a good one. Bye, everybody.